Hello and welcome. Today we are in the Tier 9 Japanese battleship, the mighty Musashi. And somehow, against all odds, I have actually managed to get into a Tier 9 battle. Which is crazy because I played like almost a dozen matches maybe? Okay, I'm just guessing, but it was a lot of matches. And this is, I think, the only time that I got into a Tier 9 battle. Maybe one other time. But mostly I was in Tier 10 or Tier 11 battles. And it's rather sad when that happens because, well, in that situation I would much rather just be a Yamato, because Musashi is a Tier 9 Yamato, just less accurate more or less. Basically all the other aspects of the ship are relatively the same, but the accuracy does make quite a difference. Okay, wow, broadsiding cruisers in my World of Warships. Anyway, one of the things you have to consider when playing Yamato or Musashi is to have control over your turret throwers, because these turrets are very slow, meaning you have to keep in mind where they're pointing. You can't just turn randomly like you can in most other battleships, because then you'll be waiting forever for your turrets to finish turning. Okay, how do we do against the Oquendo? Please, have a nice salvo with some nice citadels. Please? Please? Well, that was disappointing. Alright, well, I guess I'll just park myself somewhere over here. I am flanking the enemy, kind of. Right, if they try to push into A, I'll get their sides. Oh, wait, was... well, that was some very nice vision for 2 seconds. Very useful. Very, very useful. Okay, Christopher is back. I think Christopher is a bad ship. Well, actually, I don't think Christopher is a bad ship, but I think Christopher doesn't do well because of the same reason this ship doesn't do well. Because you go into battle, you are Tier 9, and then you are in Tier 10 and Tier 11 battles every single time. And there's basically nothing you can do about it. Hey, if we see Christopher, we take a shot and finish her off. More or less. Don't overturn, keep the guns pointed at where Christopher could be. Torpedoes, that's okay. The submarine surfaces, we can take out Christopher, although maybe not anymore. The angle might be wrong now, so we might not be able to deal a lot of damage. Alright, there she is. Let's see. Do we get lucky? No. She actually... I think she actually dodged. Not just bad luck, but I think she actually avoided it. I think we can turn in and go closer. Yeah, I know. As a Musashi or Yamato class ship, I shouldn't be going closer that much, but at the same time, I mean, I like going closer in my battleships. I cannot help it. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Oh, I fired my guns. Could have taken a shot on Christopher. Could have taken out the destroyer. I don't know if... well, we might still be able to, because our submarine can just keep creeping on the Christopher, and there's literally nothing Christopher can do. Because, well, she's unfortunately a destroyer, and destroyers seem to have been outclassed in the modern day of World of Warships, and I just noticed there's a Cossack there, but my guns will take so long to turn that I might as well fire and then switch targets. Izumo. 8k? Not great, but pretty good. Seems like we're gonna win this match before I get to do any damage, unfortunately. Because the enemies just seem to be completely out of this match. Gonna try a shot on the Shimanto. She might not expect it because I am so far away. But I think I should start focusing more on the Ipiranga at this point. Help my Tippets out, then go after the Marlborough and the Richelieu. Because all the small ships are gone here, so it's gonna be all about the bigger ones. Don't have to worry about getting suddenly torpedoed by some random, I don't know, underwater boats. Oh, Quenda's coming around again. Wait, what? One shell hit? One? That is disappointing. Tippets! Don't die, please. Wait, Tippets didn't torp him? Or I guess he did, but he missed. Alright, I'll do it then. Goodbye, Marlborough. Oh, no, that's an Ipiranga. Well, I mean, it's a dead ship. Doesn't matter which one it is. Dead's dead, right? Come on. One salvo, one fire. Every time. Stupid cruisers. Another salvo, another fire. What is this? Do these... What is this fire chance? How do these lads breathe fire so much, so easily, with such frequency? Alright, we can't keep showing our cheek to the Richelieu. She might be tier 8, but I think there's a chance she might be able to citadel us. Of course there's a submarine here, because of course there is. In that case, I guess we won't be going here. We'll go face the Richelieu instead. So we don't have to deal with the underwater rats. The stupid infestation. Hello, Richelieu. Have some AP. Seriously? Seriously? What was that? My rear turret will have to be enough. Seriously? That isn't enough either? Well, we'll just have to rely on, I don't know, secondaries? Luck? No clue. Hello, stupid Oquendo. Seriously? Buddy is sitting broadside. Does Marlborough have torpedoes? It doesn't. In that case, I don't care. Oquendo has torpedoes though, right? Yep, and they have 8-kilometer range, so she probably did torpedo me here. What's the angle? Too much, too much, too much. Well, not anymore. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Ho, 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 ho. Amalfi has torpedoes too, I just remembered. Full stop, 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 full stop. Or actually, no, not full stop, full speed. Oh, never mind. I was like, full speed. If she's actually heading straight towards me, then that means I can just, wow, look at that dispersion! What was that? That was insane. Anyway, I was thinking that if I head out straight at speed, then Amalfi won't be able to turn and torp me. What was that dispersion? That was insane. Mr. Oquendo, you are not okay anymore. I just remembered, there's a submarine here. Seriously? You steal my kills? Mine? Where is the submarine though? Because I know she was around here somewhere. Do I want to switch to HE? Never mind. It is what it is. Game is over. And we won! It actually went pretty well for me. Honestly, great team all around. This is the power of Musashi at that top tier. Well, kind of. Even got a devastating strike against the Marlborough. So my plan is, I'm heading towards the middle, like support B-cap kind of thing. I realize now that my plan might have had a bit of an oversight. See, I didn't think of the fact that since there are no destroyers, submarines, or carriers, we don't actually see them heading towards the A-cap because there's no spotting. Perhaps it's not. Oh, an Alaska! That is precisely what we were looking for. Broadside Alaska, no less. Oh, apparently our Sejong decided to quit the game. Just got deleted by the Sevastopol. Okay. And our salvo on the Alaska was quite disappointing. Oh, Sevastopol is actually pushing. What is that? Right here. Okay, I gotta... That's, this might be a bit more than I... Yeah, if I go forward, I can hit the Sevastopol. But honestly, do I want to? Maybe I should actually focus on, like, the incomparable and stuff. Because I do have their broadsides, but only for a brief time as they push through here. I should also start backing off. Yeah, incomparable is definitely the priority. That's a bit of a spicy battleship, or battle cruiser, I suppose. Seriously? Oh my god. That was a very frustrating salvo. If I was a tier 10 Yamato, might have actually hit. Who knows? Is that Alaska heading in my direction? I swear to god that Alaska is heading in my direction. Why is that Alaska heading in my direction? Can you please not? And I'm being shot at by a Des Moines. Seriously, where are my like massive salvos on these cruisers? You guys have citadels and stuff, don't you? Why don't you get hit in them? Hello? Oh, Sevastopol is coming around the island. Alright. I hope that cruiser can't citadel me from 12 kilometers. Typically, I'd say, well, that can't happen, but I mean, it's a Russian cruiser, who knows? Might have like Battleship Pen or something. Oh, wait, they just completely took over that A-cap, by the way. With only one Des Moines surviving. Can you guys like wrap around faster and kill that Des Moines? Thank you. Surely I'm going to get unspotted now. Yep. So I don't get eaten alive by this Des Moines. Yeah, I gotta point my guns that way. Because playing a Yamato class battleship, the most important thing is to control your guns. How they are aimed, because the charge traverse is so incredibly slow that your ship will easily outturn them. So it's very important to keep your guns pointed properly. You know what, Wukong? Man, my hand is shaking. Like, seriously, my... What is this? Yeah, cruisers just open water firing at me with no fear of retaliation. What is this? Okay, we've got a... I'm not gonna slow down in time. I think I might get behind the island, so I can't hit the Sevastopol properly. Or maybe I can. We'll find out. Oh, I can. Let's see. How did we do? Oh, finally a citadel hit. A proper salvo after all this Seriously, this Des Moines can still hit me? How is it that we don't have a single ship in position to punish that Des Moines? Not a single one can. Actually, I'm pretty sure Thundera could do that if she wanted to. And the random fire. How are we doing so poorly? How are those shells still going over the island? And some random double fire from that, no less. Like, hello, we have ships here, full HP, they're not doing anything. They're just triple fire. What is this? I swear to God, Musashi has some kind of extra chance to be set on fire. Like, I've played a bunch of matches with her, and she is definitely burning way more than I expect. In this one match, I was set on fire every single salvo I took. Sometimes it was a destroyer. Okay, maybe not every single, but like, a destroyer hits me with like 9 shells and it starts a fire. Then a cruiser hits me with 8 shells and it starts a fire. So, absolute abysmal fire RNG. Meanwhile, I get over penetrations in return. But the mine's gonna fire twice at me, and it's gonna set me on fire again 3 times somehow. Like 4 shells hit me and it starts 5 fires. Well, this I'm fine with, right? AP I can somewhat deal with. Yeah, I really need to back off and get my heals ticking, right? Still have 3 heals and no HP. I just need to run. Our Thundera needs to do some thundering, I feel. I do have the range to do this kind of gameplay, though. It's just very... not fun. Because we're sitting at long range and just waiting and AFKing. And will somebody deal with the Des Moines eventually? Finally? Maybe? Seriously, another over-penetration? God, I hate Musashi. Okay, I don't hate Musashi, but I hate Musashi when I'm in a... when I'm in a tier 10 battle like I am in every single game I play with this ship, except that one time. Okay, this one was probably my fault that I missed. Okay. Wukong, just gonna turn in. What is this dispersion? Hello? Look how wide those are. Wait, how was that 4 shell hits? The shells went like, it was like a shotgun. And yet we landed 4 shells from this kind of range? That's crazy. Alright, wait, we gotta pick a new target. Wukong's behind the island. Okay, guns forward, because I think I'm gonna start turning around somewhat soon. Actually, might be a little bit too early, but perhaps I'll just chill at the back for a little while. I do want to make sure I use both of these heals, though, before I die. Only then will I feel like I have fulfilled the battleship role properly. Bonus points if I the last heal ends right before I die. Although technically I am already at 2 million potential damage, so I might have already done my tanking part. We really need this cap zone, though. They do have more ships than us. But yeah, we absolutely need this B cap. We need to get rid of some of these ships. I can't shoot Wukong. Somebody else will have to do it? Come on, seriously? This is gonna be annoying. Very annoying. Hopefully somebody can deal with the Wukong. And maybe we can deal with Prince Van Orange. Did we avoid them? Yes. Yes. Please, citadels, please, 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 please. Please. Over penetrations. This game is very hard. It's testing my resolve. Okay, Sevastopol. Seriously, we're already at 3 million potential. Yo, what is this? No, my gun's overturned. Hi, maybe I should have actually kept shooting the Prince Van Orange. I did not think we'd get her this low. Well, it's too late for that. Wow, these Soviet cruisers deal a bajillion damage with their AP shells to battleships. Okay, at least the Prince Van Orange is dead. Okay, do we have to? Yeah, we have to go after the incomparable now, right? Like help our Des Moines and stuff? Because it's not like I can actually deal with the Sevastopol properly. At least it doesn't feel like it. And this guy threatens me way more than Sevastopol does. I'm gonna just start reversing here, actually. Maybe that'll buy me extra survival time. I don't have any heals left, so it's not like I can do a whole lot more. 3.5 million potential damage, though. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna catch Sevastopol's broadside. But I'm just gonna completely bow on. I cannot afford to get punished by showing even a little bit of side through some freakish mechanic. Just gotta keep reversing, keep reversing. Hopefully they think I still have heals. And that they don't know that I have tanked 3.6 million potential. Because we need this, we need this to win this game. Actually, nah, with Thundera being so low, no, I really shouldn't push out. I should keep reversing here. I was thinking that maybe I should push out, but with Thundera this low, I don't know. Yeah, look, the damage is not working well. Alright, we're gonna bring the rear turrets to bear. That might be a mistake. Or rear turret, I guess. Okay, nice. Sevastopol's gone, but so is our Thundera very soon. Thundera, do you know you have AP? Yeah, but did you know Thundera has HE? Okay. What's the chance I can fire over this island? 0, right? That's very sad. Would have been very cool, though. I'm gonna try. Oh, I can! I can! Oh, let's go! Come on! What was that? Oh my god, Musashi is so inaccurate. Holy crap. He's stationary. He's broadside stationary at 12 kilometers, and it's like, you know what, shells? Nah, we're just gonna miss entirely. I really recommend that even if you do have a Musashi, you should probably play Yamato instead, because every game you play, you're in these stupid tier 10 matches every time. So it doesn't even matter that much whether you're a Musashi or a Yamato, because you're in the same match. Yamato is just better, you'll have a better experience. And sure, you can say, oh, but with Musashi you'll bring a tier 9 enemy ship, yeah. But you're still expected to fight that tier 10 Yamato on the enemy team, because, you know, that's how it goes. Okay, surely I'm gonna not sink anything this game. Okay. I tried. I really tried. I mean, I did my battleship duty. I have 3.6 million potential damage, 167k damage, and oh, fireproof. I suppose that's warranted. Very warranted. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.